So where are we going? Over here. All right, here we are. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone was ready for some climbing. I'm glad I caught you. Red Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. It's been good, Nitro. How are you, man? I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Little sus. Little sus, little sus. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. As best I can. We had to take Fred to the vet today because he was having a bit of a rough morning today, and one of his testicles is pretty big, and his fatty tumor's gotten a little hard. Vet basically said, you know, doing surgery would cost a lot, like thousands of dollars, and he's really old, so it might not even be worth it or even good for him to do it. He's like 13, almost 14. And so, I mean, he did get his up-to-date shots, though, like his vaccinations and rabies shot, so we don't have to worry about that. But he basically said, just, you know, let him be. You know, we don't even know if it's cancerous. There's really no way to know besides doing, like, you know, tests and things like that, and it's just really not that worth it. So he's like, you know, just keep him happy till he goes, because he's still eating, still drinking, you know, still being a dog. So, yeah, just, it is what it is, you know? Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, when it's time, it's the time, you know? But for now, business as usual. Perhaps there were complications. Well, let us wait a little while, a little longer. Waiting again? This is the fairly beginning of the newest expansion. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back? But how? There's only the one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wooklamat's sense of direction or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Link. No answer. Yeah. I knew something was sus. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. This is like letting Yuna run off to do something. Like, what are our guardians doing? I mean, you guys can see the parallels between, like, FF10, where this is, like, a guardian thing, you know? I mean, this is the first I've seen you chat today, Chrono. How's it going, man? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how... Whoops, I don't mean to go... Whoopsie. I guess I went the wrong way. I mean, it depends on how busy the stream is, you know, I guess. I always try my best not to miss any messages, but sometimes you do. Or sometimes it's just Gabe posting a message, so I ignore it, you know. Bro, like, I thought I was going the right... I thought it had me facing the right direction, but I guess not. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wooklama. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Red Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third province since you were last here. Uh-oh, Stinky. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lamati? Where is Lamati? Is she not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? Bro, I was saying the same thing! That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thy energies are better spent on locating her. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Kane and I should work together at least, the better to facilitate communication between our groups. I'm the silent protagonist! Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. Like, communication's not my thing. Everybody else just talks to me and I nod. I nod or shake my head. That's my lot in life. We'll be on our way as well. Right? Keep in touch. Don't we all have, like, Thinker and Urianje's Link Pearl? Like, is there really ever a moment where we would be separated? But anyway. Come, we should begin our search. I don't mind getting a little growth with her brother Kona. If Lamati was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here. Except Red Rock swears she didn't see her. In which case, it's entirely possible that Lamati never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry station at the opposite entrance. The opposite entrance? We just came from over here! Why are we going the other way? What do you mean? We just she's over here somewhere! Like she's gonna be, like, right here. Or, like, over here, you know? I am literally ride or die, bad boys for life, for everybody. Especially Y'shtola. When does she get into the, when does she make her appearance in the expansion? The third promise, Mobby has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of a Tonawata with brightly colored hair? Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. A bandit, you say? Thank you. You've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Tonawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Cub, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler, should they still be around. I mean, I'll just teleport there, because I'm the warrior of light. You enjoy your trip along the road. Waylaid peddler. Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, Second Promise. It was that scoundrel, Wakasa, who ambushed me. You know the name of the attacker? There is no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wakasa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamati. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakasa out of hiding, and when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Fair enough. Good plan. An excellent plan. I have just the right garments for your disguise at a specially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit. I see. Very well. I accept your generous deal. Nice. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone of some such. If Wakasa is a coin hungry, as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. Ah, but what if the peddler's in on it? What if the waylaid peddler is in on it? I pray that your scheme is successful. That's exactly what an accomplice would say. Time to play our parts. Follow Kona's lead and try not to fall behind. Follow you. I'm following. You're not moving. Here we go. I don't remember this village, but I've obviously been here. Oh yeah, this is, I guess, where we, took the little break. There, that Zabral fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you put on appropriate display, we continue on to our next performance. I am so happy! A rare gemstone from that Hatsaro merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Did I say hetero? Sorry, a little bit, yeah. A good start, but I would make certain Wakasa is aware of me. Let's continue. Enthusiastic moblin, no doubt. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, Kane. I am super happy! Aha! Ha 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 ha! Ha yeah! The Hetsuro sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Bobby is happy for your happiness. Bobby is also jealous of the merchant and all jingly shine he must have made. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Ha ha ha! Yeah ha 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 ha! Cherry Pelu, it's the Cherry Pelu. We're going for the Cherry Pelu. Do you see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. What if he wants to what if he wants to peddle the gemstone from me? Well, we'll find out. No, my gemstone. A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That is a stroke of luck! And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Alright. The trap is set. Uh-huh. I mean, does he not recognize me? Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop on the return forthwith to Tulliola. How does he not recognize me? How does he recognize me? He should recognize me. Do you see that? The rat has come for a nibble. How did he not recognize me? You played your part to perfection, Kane, a man of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianger described. Now let us lure Wakasa out and spring our trap. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed. The better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakasa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. Execute Order 66. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Alright, now's the time to take out Kona from the right of succession. We let him get kidnapped. Boom. Then, No, that wouldn't work. Okay, your plan's better. I mean, that's me. See? It looks like Cloud. Yeah. I got a good look going. The bargain bin, Cloud. Oh, who's this, huh? Ooh, what's up, little hot stuff? Oh, what a precious axe you're carrying. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of your profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have! Boy, that bow leaves a lot to be desired. Alright! Time for a warrior of light! Let's do it! You're the gemstone collector! Oh, I see that this is. We've been tricked! Spit in your eye, men! Kill these whatever he said. Oh, sweetie. Don't make me kill the hotness. Slippery vermin will have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you feel so kind, Kane, pray leave them capable of speech. Well, excuse me, Ishtola. Usually I'm not one to kill the hotness, but, you know, we have to do what we gotta do here. Did she just yip? Alright, we good? Of course I'm too strong. Yeah. Yeah, you heard the yip? I heard the yip. Alright. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from me. That's right. We don't serve you. I was not expecting that. Do not play games with me. Where is Wuklamot? Yeesh. Eat a pack of shit. Yeah, I'll pack of shit. Let me keep myself composed. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. Well, we were hired to nab the third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakasa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thinker and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wakasa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. I'm not an idiot, okay? I am the warrior of light. I can handle this. You silly bunny girl. Why would you join the dark side, bunny girl? There he goes! Get him! He didn't make it very far. Silly sod doesn't even look behind him. Follow Wakasa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if our notes or fall too far behind. Okay, should your quarry begin displaying the effect shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, make sure to use cover such as rocks and trees. The objective will also end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Should you fail to complete the agenda, you may try again and return to the designated location. Alright. Tree. Will my chocobo give me away? This job's more trouble than it's worth. Okay, there's not really another tree to hide behind, but I don't want to get too far away. Alright, I guess this'll do. What was that? Nothing, just a tree. Only a tree. Here we go. I mean, I can't tell. It looks like he does this symbol the whole time. This was meant to be easy. Oh, okay. I see what it is. So this shows I'm in cover. Got it. I understand. Okay, well, let's just... okay, so he can't see me if he turns around. Because I'm far away. Oh, geez. He's getting away fast. I'm coming. He's going to turn around. Rock. Rock behind the rock. Let's get behind the rock. Nothing, nothing, just a rock. Just a rock. Only a rock. Gotta go out here. There's rock out here. There, okay. This rock over here. Nothing. No, nothing, nothing, nothing. It's just a rock and a green chocobo that keeps following you. You know? I could be mounted, but that, you know, that would defeat the point. We're role-playing here. Oh, we're losing him. There he is. I mean, I don't need to dismiss Boko, okay? It's just a chocobo walking around, that's all. The porno clubs? What? You said to meet him in front of the hideout. Well, where's that damn hoobago? What's a hoobago? A saddled chocobo. No, I have never done that, no. Destination, see, I win. Duty complete! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He does seem very worried. Finally! My money, give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility! You were hurting for coin and offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us! One look and I can tell that man was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. It's talking about me? He's talking about me. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away for now before the scary mercenary shows up or something like that. Because I was too busy gloating. Kona told me the news. You found the abductor then. What's the situation? And you think the bandits were hired by this hoobago? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wakasa and stay on the Mumuja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain to have her. Alright, another stealth mission. Let's go. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Roger that. But Wakasa went right in there. It's like, we could just go, you could send someone in there to nab him. Follow the hoobago from a state to end in failure. If you're noticed, you have to behind. You're going to be man. Alright, motherfucker. Where the fuck? You motherfucker. Hey, you. Alright, never mind. Tree. There's really not a lot of things to hide behind. We're gonna have to gamble this tree over here. Gotta get there, gotta get there, gotta get there. Made it. Big tree, big rock. Big tree. Nothing, just a chocobo. Just a chocobo with a saddle. You're hearing things. I mean, it's just a, you know, it's a dragonfly. Alright, now he's hurrying. Now he's sprinting. He's hurrying. I mean, I think the wind-up Tifa was hidden. Alright, we're gonna go for this tree right up here. We're going for it. Going for this tree! Tree! This tree? That tree? Okay, we're going for this tree. Boom. Angles. Got it. Okay, he's not gonna turn around. He's not gonna turn around. He ain't gonna turn around, motherfucker! Alright. On a boat. On a boat. We're on a boat. Is that our boat? Did we just lose our... Oh no, I think that's our boat. And we just kind of let him do it?
Better late than never. That Mamulja, he's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
This will complicate it even more, Thancred.
Confound it!
Confundus? This isn't Harry Potter.
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
I like him. I like him a lot.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
No, I'm just saying I like him as a person. God, not everything has to be about sex with you, Go-Get-A-Go.
That
Jeez.
Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones.
Yeah.
But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Be patient. Trust in Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic.
So he's definitely a furry.
Isn't that how families should be?
Yeah, I mean, if you like your family, yeah, if you care about your family, sure.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. without a single word of explanation.
Damn.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Do I have a boat? He just cut our manatee loose.
Why release the Panati if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Oh, I don't mind. You know, they come when I call. That's how it works.
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
I may have put rescuing Lamatea ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. I understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made this same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Fair. We need to gather our forces. That you do. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Yada yada, blah 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 blah, Lamatea is gonna blah blah blah, and then we got stuck with a fried pig. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubago knows where Lamatea has been taken. Tancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Scions! To me! Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Erinville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? Impossible bleu. Impossible bleu. With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Yeah, I guess, yes, I'll have to do it. Yeah, why not? Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the task and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. Do 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 do. Assuming our Punity has come this way, we'll be hiding in the depths of the Marsh Ligaka. She'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka? We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild Punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, while the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Ligaka is crawling with predators ever, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of the Punity's enticing feast. My natural scent would probably only scare her off, as it does in real life, you know. Destination? Proceeding. You scatter Aaronville's Punity feed along the water's edge. Yep, siege tamed. Nice, Captor. Nice. Proceeding. Destination? Proceeding. Hell yeah, brother. Need a light. What's good evening, Sam? How are you, man? You've got my attention. I think the fire bats sound the best. Like, it's just so cool. Slam it. Need a light. All set. I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Want to turn up the heat? Yeah. Fired up. Here she is. It's going good. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes, there's a good girl. Is that thing floating in the air? They can float in the air? We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats and lead her over to the boat. You can let Kona know we have our Punity back. Oh, don't mind if I do grab this ether current. Now put in the bag. What up, Kona? Aaronville has the Punity in hand? Then, good. I expected nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on a rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Thancred must know something by now. You found her? Understood, thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hubago's boat to its destination and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakul Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Lamati is in Rich Leaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the Punity and make our way back down. Oh. Ihukatamu. Nope. I tried. I gave it my best shot. It's bullshit is what it is. They need to pronounce it for us first, okay? Before I have to fucking read it.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Yes, no time for dilly-dally. What a beautiful little area. This is where we had the boss fight, isn't it? Yeah.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim their baubles by force.
He could have tried to pull this stunt when we were a little further along, you know?
Give it back! Forzanten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
Did he just that was the machinist gunshot, yeah.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
Pardon me? Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
Favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
This is just shows why you don't bring a machinist into raid.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
Uh-oh. Well, now you done it. Now you gone and done it. Now you made me mad. And you don't want to make me mad. Said we bring a fucking dancer. What's a dance gonna do here?
To be underestimated.
Wait, which one's the dancer?
They can do nothing while we have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going with the raid. Okay, yeah. True.
Impeccable timing.
pelvis.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
Where's your axe? Where's her axe? Where are we gonna get her axe back somehow?
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
Does he think we're just gonna let him walk away?
Brother. Break off! We retreat!
I guess we are just...
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
No, not the solar flare! Oh, my eyes! God, damn it!
Do we give chase?
We
I
head
guess.
back. Amachi is safe. And that is
Like,
what matters.
ah! I guess we do just let them walk away. That was a random little shriek. I mean, I'm okay with that. We're saving the Bakul Jaja fight for later, for sure. I guess we got our axe back. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamati. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you, too. Now kiss. Bakul Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. Fontaine upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. Oh, Kona's gonna give you his and bow out of the race. The contents isn't over yet. Let's see. So we take back. So we won't let Bakul Jaja get away with this. Let's see. What do we go here? Yeah, we will take back what was stolen. Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on a scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some useless Bunawa sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Sarilja, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother and is the only Bunua I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Zaralja was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. See, that's a line that needed the voice actor delivery for the reaction, unfortunately. Ahem. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. I shall request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe, but I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Oh, lad, look at that! Aha! You impressed now, Kona? Hmm? 'Tis something to think about. For now, however the rite continues, I thank you all for your help. Oh no, stepbro, help. Cludstrive. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuklamat? You bet I am. Zeruljah's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Wuklamau. Alright. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate y'all coming to save me. The road beckons, friends. Let us be on our way to Yakui! Which is definitely not how it's pronounced, and I'll find out soon. Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Waksa. Haktua! I'm just going to rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Do I like salami? I mean, salami's good. I like most meats. A lot of deli meats are good. Roast beef's not my favorite, but let me think. Turkey, like the deli meat turkey is not my favorite by any means. Let me look at this. Salami. You know there's no way in hell I'm allowing that, right? Like, you know that is no. Where do we check ether currents nowadays? Is it in the logs? Travel, ether currents? So, all I need are... I can fly if I just find all the ether currents around. What come guzzling Mayon? What? No. I couldn't leave without letting Redarok know what happened, so I stopped in Earthachar to say a few words before moving on. I don't know what Mayo won. And now Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give the smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wuklamat would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. I mean, again, at the end of the day, that's tame in comparison. Okay, this one's fine, I suppose. How am I a dumb? What do you mean? It's just mayonnaise. He's just very sloppy. His face is covered in mayonnaise. It's called mayonnaise. Well, he's not stroking the he's not like, you don't see it like, what do you mean? It quite clearly says mayo on it. And I'm sure you've noticed the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlore's Echo. Oh, bloodsucker! Come here, bloodsucker. You know, Dark Knight's pretty bursty. He got some lots of off, let's see, what was it? What's it called? I'm so dumb. Off OGCD damage. Alright, I got 3 more sacks of nuts. Nuts. I love nuts. These are the giants. They're not that giant. You look like a turd. Okay, anyway. Alright, phew, I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof where Papa met with the Yakui. Yeah. And that must be them. I don't think I've actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral Valley Garmada and maintain its prison within what I couldn't say. Ah yes, Wuklamat told us about the Tural Vidral. Creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed, yet even among those anomalies, Valagarmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulu Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and has lain dormant in the temple ever since. Oh, I didn't even notice that we had a new thing. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. I'm sure it's going to be an extreme. Warlord's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him, or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Identifying the Dawn ships, Elector should be our priority. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Kariorzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The monks told me that High Luminary Gur... No. If we're asked for its submission, then he seems a wise choice. Guy Fury is all I can think of for that. Guy Fury. Did I attuned already, right? Yeah. Yeah, Guy Fury. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wuklamat, the 3rd promise of Tuliola. I seek your Elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Guy Fury? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Huh, that was easier than I expected. In we go, then. What do you mean, what am I on about? Like, what else would you, how else would you pronounce it? Gods, is that? Aye, Valigarmunda. Valigarmanda. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Luminary Guy Fury. No. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermerer. This is Sky Ruin Valagarmonda? It is. The Tural Vidral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valagarmonda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Ukopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulu Jaja and its companions not intervened, we'd have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Valagarmonda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulu Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing an unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. Dumbass. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valagarmonda's power of fire and lightning and ice, some believe that the violence of the recent storm was a result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Valagarmonda? Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of Dawntrail, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerferler that is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it. I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we'd better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. You know, this is like FF10. They're like literally Wuklamad is Yuna, and this is our pilgrimage. This is literally the pilgrimage in FF10. You know, minus getting like the new summon every time you get to someplace. Gods, Valagarmonda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerferler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerferler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Yorgervor. Yeah. The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Zabralu came out of the temple earlier. Was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Gulu Jaja? Damn. Fucking Wuklamot catching strays everywhere she goes. It's crazy. Get it? Catching strays because she's like a cat. Huh? Hornless. Atuli Yolan? No, you are far from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duty often takes him outside the village. They really should have just called him Ronso instead of Hrothgar, I'll be honest. Everybody would have lost their shit if they were just called Ronso. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Visit Proof? It's just called Proof? Me hit rock. All right. All right, what do we got? First things first. Was anybody able to coax forth a definitive location for the High Luminary? No, not I. No. As expected. What then, or of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfurler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yakui sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter their burial grounds? Proof, you say, and then he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Yes. Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfurler there, it will give us a chance to learn more about the Yakui. I need to hear that pronounced by one of them. Yakui. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? We shall. We shall indeed. What you doing here, Cryo? The others have gone on ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Roger that, Cryo. Whee! Whee! The fastest way to a destination is a straight line. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valik Armada's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruins fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time, and here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamot. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. I was chosen by Heidelin to lead, not to read. Ooh, ether current. Don't mind if I do. Dude. I know. Okay, I'm just could be. I could. But we have more pressing matters. Haha, Wooklabot wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gerferler? No, I am not. The High Luminary did our task with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you the one to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die within their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this conception of existence and death? I don't know. Maybe? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. And that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. She says that as turned around and not talking directly to the person. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so, I will remain in your hearts also. They look like babies. Alright. Bunch of glue eaters. They may not be that giant, but they are kind of a unique... You know, leave it to FF14 to do a very good job of having different, like, very distinctly different looking races every single time. I feel like WoW doesn't do a good enough job of that. Not at all. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggests that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded I watch for your arrival. As the chronicles of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Is that glue you have? I'm a bit hungry. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history? They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your journey. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Oh dear. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1,100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with the size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktrol under their dominion. Then, when all before them had conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yoktrol, unable to cross the strait by ship. Our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgord the Boundless, We still make use of that bridge in Tuliala for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yakoi living in Zaktaral. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. I don't know what that looks like. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. Oh, I thought it's Kryl. My bad. I'm sorry. A foe unnamed and unseen when the expedition pushed into Zaktaral so 1,000 years ago and soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No, virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawada and Shotoe was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs are proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yokoi who claim to know that those who survive continue to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases the local might shrug off. Wow, we're really doing that? Okay. These events might also given rise to the practice of cremation rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Ukupacha. The reason they first left when they had fought so long and pushed so far was to insert peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike us. In our appearance or custom, they feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, and the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zaktaral and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us. Here in the stones upon which we record our days. Here in this tranquil life we traded for conquest and conflict. When you didn't do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now and how you wish to live from now on. And I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Workers' Armor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, that's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. So dungeon is going to be the mountain. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for warning in the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going, to the top of Workers' Armor. Thanks, Kudo, for the 14-month resub. Sorry, I was doing a little narration there. Appreciate the support, dude. The worm dude from Dark Souls. Worm dude. The worm dude. Worm dude? Worm dude. Why are there swole minotaurs just randomly roaming these mountains? Oh, don't talk to you. Get off the quest marker. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. Well, how long you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too behind Alphino and the others. Framped. Oh, yeah! I see that. Yeah, I could. Yeah, okay. Now that you mention it, yeah. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zerul Jah is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. That fucking chance. I could use a break from my voice could use a break if you guys want to pitch in.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Thank you.
Farther. Komar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
Can I help you?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Korugari.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
Not me, her.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Yes?
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
Yeah, you and what army,
The
sir?
Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more.
Maybe, yeah.
They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
So,
And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
okay, I guess you guys don't know who you're dealing with, but...
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here. Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
Okay, so we're gonna help them, and he's gonna see the error in his ways.
That's right.
I've been playing the game. What do you mean?
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
And Alvado's like, well, who's gonna protect me if
Understood.
they decide to just
Be
kill
careful
me?
up there.
Or not, I guess he just
This
said.
changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
I cast meteor!
Then we climb. Gefurler is waiting.
You're further. Okay, that was pretty close. Alright. Worker Zormor now accessible. Okay. Yeah, I figured we'd doing a dungeon would be the mountain would be the dungeon. Alright. I set out to kill it's like I set out to kill Toriola's favorite daughter this day. To be aided by her instead was unexpected. I will not harm you or yours until this debt is repaid. What, you want me to invite you? You gotta do this now? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you, buddy. That's Shadowbringers. Dawntrail. Oh, unrestricted parties, right. There we go. Okay. Do I have time to pee? Okay, I can pee really quick. Let's go pee really, really quick. Really. Oh, damn it. Of course it popped. Nah, no penalty for the first offense. That's unfortunate. All right. Whoa! Lorker's armor. Okay, some weird looking birds. All right. You know what, ma'am? I don't think you're dressed for being up here, but I'm not gonna complain. We gaming. Holy, what are you doing, man? Toxic DPS, bro. Fucking toxic DPS. What the hell? That's a lot of balls. Okay. Big circle. Yeah, these guys are all frozen first. Cool beans. Why is the aggro like not as... I have my grid on. Why the aggro's not working on some of these? Oh, hey, look, it's Zeroja. That's a whole lot of things I don't use. No, I'm a Dark Knight tank. I'm just gonna do this. You would root for a wipe. That was pretty good fight. We did beat a bird, yes. Is that better than the bracelet I currently have? Alright. Oh, that's a big boy. Gerferler. Alright.
I am Gurfulur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Okie dokie. I am prepared to be tested.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
I'm not the one. I mean, I'll rule. It's fine. I thought it was a test for Wuklamat, but you know, I'll happily rule.
Chronicles of Eld recount the fury of erupting beaks.
Oh dear. I didn't think it was gonna go that fairly quickly.
goals of it. Return the hunger of roiling waters.
Water? I don't like water.
I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
I see some balls. Oh, we're supposed to collect the balls. I get it, we collect the balls, okay. Collect balls, don't let him touch balls, got it. I understand now. Alright, don't let him gather balls. That was my mess up.
My brethren, your thunder roars!
That was on me.
That you should endure my fury.
I'm a very good ball collector from WoW. I just, you know, never had to collect balls in FF14 before. This is green.
Chronicles of Elf, recall the cruelty of merciless storm.
Yeah, well, I have arm's length, motherfucker. Okay, it didn't work. Must not have gotten off in time. That's on me. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Okay. We're doing okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we got fire and ice together, or fire and water together, I should say. Oh yeah, oh ow. Not quite oh yeah. We're fine, everything is fine. GG's. Of course, we gotta give our commendation to the Makote in the bathing suit. I mean, the level doesn't matter because your level synced. Oh no, they left before I could commend them. Too bad.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur-Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
What's up, Gur-Fulur?
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
Yeah, he is.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
Okay, now you're giants. Yeah, that's giant.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shak-Tural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Do I like Wukmalamat? I mean, she's cool.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Balchinian? No, Balchinian.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Huh? He's drinking a potion! Let's go, dude!
Here and now, I think he means.
Oh, your guys' turn. The motherfucker had an elixir this whole time. Of course, Urianger is, you know, not able to keep up as well. They're short of DPS. That must have been a long fight. Especially with just a machinist.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Okay, where is he keeping the cubes? How does he not just, like, accidentally break those cubes with his giant hands?
3 to go.
Well, a little more than 3, because we gotta steal back the one that was stolen from us.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Is he just working with...
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokhui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
I would fucking think so. It's the top of the highest mountain in the goddamn place.
It is a place of great significance.
It's probably where the damn bird hatched out of an egg. Or where Galoo Jaja fought the thing.
Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Vali Armanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That was pretty close, yeah.
that explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Ah! Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in
this
good
guy is
health.
the one. This guy's the one scheming with the other dude.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
I like the fear in her eyes.
Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
No shit, Wook Lamont. God, have you not been paying attention at all? I've been paying attention. She's not been paying attention. What's my reading been for?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarbanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenrun, the Laminsan explorer. Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Galuf's name's gonna be on there too.
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking.
So Wook Lamont and Kona should rule
I can't
together.
compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques.
Oh boy, we lack them both.
And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
I'd say, like, conversing with everyone. You know? Yeah. Yeah, what else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge? His big dong! Is that what this is?
What else defines him? Oh, of course.
Yes.
Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Yay! That must be Valigarbanda.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately.
Okay, time to kill.
Valigarmanda has broken free.
Of course he has. Like, just, you know.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Like, just right now. The ice barrier broke just now. How convenient.
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there. Now!
It's time, boys and girls, to fight Valley Gormanda.
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
He's gonna bow out of the fight? What a pussy. You can't be that much of a pussy. No way, you gotta be that much of a pussy, bro. You gonna let us deal with it? Oh, it's the distress music playing. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in ether, there are already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray catch your breath and lend a hand where you can. I wonder if the one guy, Garul Jaja, helped let him loose. You may now enter to make use of this feature. Open thrust interface. What? Or trust interface. Bakul Jaja, yeah. Bakul Jaja. If you are ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from the wounds, I ask that you alert me to them. I should be tending to whoever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen all these people's hurt. Bakul Jaja. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. I couldn't move. Misa think it's Bakul. For sure, like 100%. Everything burns. The touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Leave me there or others in more dire need of help. Okay. You look like you're in bad shape. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. It burns us, precious! I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then? Aye. That as well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorpalor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Warlor's Echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw, though delirious with pain, he appeared the same morning. Valley Gormanda had broken free, thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison. What do you mean she's free? Like, what do you need to see the prison for? I guess to, like, figure out what happened, but, like, I think there's a little more important things to do right now, like kill the fucking bird. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within.
What happened?
It's gone.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
I will. We'll stream for a bit longer.
Ago, the claimant paid us a visit.
Oh, now we get the event! Finally, the Echo! Garul Jaja!
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Bakul Jaja. Bakul Jaja?
And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
That's pretty cool, sister.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
I knew it, Bakul Jaja!
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused
Dinkelberg.
its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
What if I mix fire
But I
with
already
fire?
have. Rise and rage, little terror.
Fire chicken is angry.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
You know, I blame Galul Jaja for this. If he would have told the 4 claimants that if they didn't do the rite of passage to his satisfaction, that none of them would get the throne, he wouldn't have pulled this shit. I blame him. He fucked up.
Has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
That idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
We gotta go kill Valigarmanda.
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Don't worry, I'm the warrior of light. I've killed literal deities. What's a fire chicken?
But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Of course, of course. As if you had to ask. Yeah, this is barely it. Like, this is
from us to abandon a dear
I
comrade in her time
fart
of need.
more like stronger things than this fire chicken.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
We'll let the sister handle it. She's got this.
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
But we are not committed to the contest above all else. Or are we? Bye! Bye, bro!
If you resolve to slay Valigarmanda, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
He's like, how the fuck should I know?
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Yes, master. So, Aaronville, any ideas of how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the sky ruins' whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Tural Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. It points in the direction of Valley Garmanda. This is not a toy, it's an ether seeker. As the name suggests, cleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. It's a floating hand. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valley Garmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Can you not just find it to go of a massive signature? Like just a sheer mass? Well, we know that in order to awaken Valley Garmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja casts spells which quicken its fire aspected ether, and the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Further logical conclusions upon breaking free, Valley Garmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults, as we were not able to input our quarry's unique signature in advance. The device will respond to any living source of fire-aspected ether. So we have the reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled gleaner tool. I say, why not peruse both methods at the same time? Pursue both methods. Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me then, Kane, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. Don't worry, I got you. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yokhoi. Very, very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valley Garmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Very smart, Alpha. Right, it sounds like we all have work to do. We should be on our way as well. I love how it just had the finger pointing. Please specify desired ethereal aspect. Ayo? We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire-aspected ether. Yeah, he likes that dark chocolate. I'm more of a milk chocolate kind of guy, though. Less bitter. Much sweeter. Right, the Seeker's ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Skyruin's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose a part, and follow the Ether Seeker to its destination. Alright, follow the Ether Seeker. Affirmative, tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Well, I see our destination already. Just some random fucking fire sprite out in the middle of no. Oh, come on. The source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Alright, I'll kill it. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Alright, fire sprite, I know you didn't do anything to anybody, but it's time to die. See, I knew I should have farm that Buster Sword for all these fucking cutscenes I'm getting that I show off my sword, and it's not a Buster Sword. Unnecessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Oh, found our next thing. What is that? Just a blob? What we got here? Oh, one of those things. Alright, it's gonna stop like right in yaw. Source of fire aspected, ether located, tracking disengaged. Oh, hi everyone. You have reached the summit of Mount Cucupacha. I will grant you 3 wishes for getting here, if you be so kind. And with those 3 wishes, you can have anything your heart's desired. And, wait a minute. Why are you coming at me with your sword? Oh, dear God, no. What did I do to deserve this? It's not fair. My thanks, I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking and do not try to point out something do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. It's the same, Huh. Well, there's a problem over there, I see, Aaronville. Wait, source of fire aspected, ether located, tracking disengaged. Hi, Freddy, you okay? He's a baby. Ah, another remnant of Valley Garmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as a corporeal ether. Ah, you can use it to make it specified. In the words of the Tuliolo saga, when Valley Garmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Why didn't he think of that before? Could have just come right on up here, but no. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any ethereal signature but Valley Garmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies, it seems I still have much to learn from this journey as a gleaner and as a guide. Well, at least he, acknowledges it. Who is Ryaker Tet? Whatever. I don't think I need the legs. God damn it, dark chocolate. Okay, I don't need that book anymore. I don't need these anymore. Okay, anyway. This time, the seeker should be attracted solely to Varley Garmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Beat sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Oh. You know what? We'll roll with it. I hit the random mount button and here we go. I love how he just, like, he's constantly trying to eat the fucking thing. It should get tired after a point. Like, it should... This mount should have, like, a time limit on it. Alright. Good! The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for ethereal concentration. That should direct us to the Turo Vidral itself. Recalibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. Do we see an ether current anywhere? Do you hear something, lads? Hey, that person's flying. No one should have flying yet. I'm just kidding. Get the fuck up there! Get up there! Yeah, there we go. Hey, that's a level 100 enemy, like a little hunt enemy. Interesting. Injured Yokoi. Alright. I think we noticed that Valley Garmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Isn't this the mural cave? Yep, this is the mural cave. No, sorry, no random quests at the moment.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valley Garmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
What the fuck is that?
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
You mean it's just gonna be the 5 of us?
Alpha was assisting the Yokoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
It's just us against Valley Garmanda? I mean, I guess I'm the only one who's
So
beat it
where
after
is
all.
Valley Garmanda?
Vorkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valley Garmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Stop! Oh, not again! Not you! Yes?
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
But Valley Garmanda!
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valley Garmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Well, sorry, I've gotta go.
Your band is incapable of defeating Valley Garmanda.
Excuse me.
Either you seek to defile Vorkor Lardor, or you are fools.
Do you not know who I am?
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Kona, what's up, bro?
The monument to Valley Garmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
So do we have to kick your butt? Is that what it is? We gotta kick your butt? Oh.
Soralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
Alright, so he's not a complete asshole.
This Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Well, he's about to have a stomach ache.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
Okay, I guess we're supporting her on this one. Alright.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true.
Well, thank you for seeing reason.
Consider the debt repaid.
Okay, smell you later.
Do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
I'll remember the name.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive. My old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Yeah, okay, he is just kind of an asshole.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's going good.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Very hard worker, very hard. Vorkor Lardor now accessible. Okay, let me open up my windows really quick and then we'll jump into this. So this is gonna be, we're gonna be a dungeon boss rather than a trial. Interesting. I half expected it to be a trial. Wait, maybe it is a trial. It is a trial. Okay. I could do this trial with my you know what? For fuck's sake, let's do it with. We're gonna do it with this. We're gonna make a fun little party here. Do we have them all? What do you mean I'm a madman? Come on, like this is kind of cool. Look. Are we missing somebody? No, 1, 2, 3. Like, okay, we need. Okay, hold on. I guess everybody's there, yeah. I think that's everyone. Alizé is a healer, is a red mage? This I gotta see. Okay, let's do it. Vorkor Lardor. Nice rainbow. Valigarmanda. Tural Vidral, Valigarmanda. So this will be the first extreme, right? It's gonna be this guy. All right. Oh my, that's a lot bigger than I thought. All right, here we go. What's happening here? I don't... Okay. I kind of lucked out on that one. Where's everybody going? Oh, okay. Kryl, what are you standing there for, girlie? How did we get on this rock? That's a great question. How do we get anywhere? Finding entities built within its wide open beak. Okay, that looks like a threat. Oh my god, people move! What is happening? You're getting hit by everything! Okay, this is backup time. Yeah, I got that. We're good. Tank buster! Tank buster!
Try this! Out of my way!
Sky Ruin. Uh-oh. Might have reprised a little early there. Okay. Nothing. Whoa! Oh, okay, I'm levitating. We're levitating. Why are we levitating? Do I want to be levitating? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And now we definitely don't want to be levitating all the time, right? Right? Yeah, right? Thancred, right? Right? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I should be levitating. Never mind. Well, this looks good. I guess. Oh, yep. All right, that sounds good. Why did we have to be on the air for that? Disaster zone. Okay.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Thancred, soak with me. Arm's length. You know what? She's doing a good job of healing as a red mage.
Out of my way.
A rumbling and avalanche approach from the... Oh! My! That's kind of neat looking. Why do I have a play... What do I have a play button? What does that mean? What's the... Help me! Break me out, please! Break me out! Thank you! Oh, everybody, yep, doing the breath thing. I see it, we're good. Whoops, I didn't go far enough. That's on me. My bad, healers, that's on me. Oh, interesting. Disaster zone reprisal! Ruinous power. Kryl, where are you going? guys. We're gonna need to... Okay. Come on now. We gotta move. Let's go. Last one, gang. Come on. Perfect. Man, that was my reprisal, thank grid. Fucking overlapping CDs. Dark missionary. Corruption, eh?
Think you're tough, do you?
Sky ruin. Right, my reprisal, thank grid. Alright.
Take that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, yep, over here, yep. Got it, I can't hit him.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
Looking good. Why are we all running back here? Oh, no! Rana, I am doing story stuff, okay? So fuck you. Arms length!
This is for you,
I'll handle the healing.
Can somebody use our LB, please? Oh, thank you.
Let's give them a show.
Did it even do any damage? Why was she punching? What? Why are you punching? What are you doing, Muglaman? Okay, this is easy sauce. Easy sauce. Oh no! They're gonna revive me, right? They're gonna revive me, right? Like, oh man. Oh dear. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. That's on me. That's on me. Back to the bog with me. You know what? It shouldn't like do that. They should revive you, okay? Or at least you have like maybe like 1 or 2 revives and then that's it, you know? honestly didn't even see what hit me there. There was like something that just was like a knockback there that I wasn't aware of. Yeah, I figured. I just didn't see that that was happening too. Come on, Cryo, you know this mechanic by now? Arm's length. Owie. Maybe I should have pumped a CD for that. Look, she's doing her best, okay? She's doing her best. Leave Wook Lamont out of this. She's doing her best. Okay, do I just have to stand still, maybe? No. They just gotta break me out. Break me out! Break me out! Get me out, thank you! Okay, see now what got me last time was during that, there was also an avalanche. So just gotta be aware of that for the next time and we're good. Alright, so Cryo liked to go over here last time, so we'll do this one. Come on, team, hurry up! Come on now, come on. No, come on. Come over here. Come along, team, come along. Oh dear, starting to take some damage. My reprisal? Didn't do anything. Okay. Alright. We're doing fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I guess the play button kind of threw me off. I'm like, what is a play button?
I'll show you. Let's give them a show.
Well, you're giving them a show, all right. I think I'm getting the hang of Dark Knight. I'm hoping the damage is better than my paladins, so it'd be useful. I'll level paladin next just in case. It feels like as far as damage goes, there's less to manage. So I feel like unless I'm completely not doing a whole thing, I think I can have damage be very good. Like, unless I'm completely doing it wrong. But I don't think I am. Okay, here's the spot where I died last time. Somehow our damage is much lower, though. I blame our team.
This is for you, Papa.
Maybe it's not lower. I'm not even logging. What do you mean? Okay, no, this is around the same, yeah. Okay, here we go, and then, alright, yeah, see, now there it is. There, we gotta get out of there. Alright, perfect, didn't die, we're good. No, you're not. It's not actually possible. Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving. Why didn't they, like, what? I was moving! Okay, it just cast it on me. That's not fair. Get me out! Do not let me die like this! Not like this! No, I didn't. Alright. Valley is slain! Yay, everybody, we did it! Yay! 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 Alright. Easy peasy. On a day's work for us.
We did it. We slew Valley Armanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage.
I mean, he was a weakened Valu Jaja, but it's fine. Or not a Valley Garmanda. He wasn't like full power.
For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Well said.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it?
Could it? Yeah, yes, probably, yes.
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though. I wouldn't be so far to say she'll surpass him. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to
The
continue.
Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Yeah, let's head back, cause how the fuck did we get here?
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
I doubt Sarelja did anything untoward. He's not even. Ether current! I'm coming, baby! What's the matter, Copter? Alright. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zarulja came back earlier but left almost immediately with Cyrilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zarulja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valley Garmanda, it wasn't only Urko Pacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja can't be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. The Yokwe must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valley Garmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Correct, not another moment. We shall head over there now. Alright, where is this Buster Sword Tay promised me in this quest line? I've still yet to see it. And I'm almost level 95 at this point. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Actually, I don't know what level the quests are, I suppose.
Valley Garmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song. We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
I mean, the second feat we just killed.
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Oh, yeah, nope, that would be kind of pointless at this point.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What do you mean? We killed Valigarmanda. I think that's good enough.
Test Zulmurwar. They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulul Jalja, then no one is.
Easy peasy, dude. 2 cubes for the price of 1.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the 3 of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Yay! Second keystone. We're close? Yay!
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Yeah. I mean, we still gotta steal the one back, though. What do we... What?
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
Yes, you have.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokwi. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Well said, Gerfler.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
I'll consider it if it's one of you 2 who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Oh, here we go. Here comes
Today
trouble.
is a day for unusual visitors.
He does not look happy to see this guy.
You... Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph.
Yep, yes we did.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
A nice dinner, perhaps?
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess. A statue so tall, even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
I wonder if it's Heidelin related somehow.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory.
Interesting.
Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane.
Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
Okie dokie.
Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
No, I think we will. I think we'll see each other again. I require Hawktua. No, he didn't speak for me. I don't think Vorpalor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuli Yolal, but that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Goodbye, big man. Promise of peace. I think it's time to return to Tuli Yolal after scaling to Ral's Talus Mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death. Even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, our preparation should be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome, I believe. I hear the Forard cabins calling our name. Okay. Bye. Same. Bye-bye. To the